In this video, I'll be sharing with you some of the questions I got about CIPD, how I broke into HR, what are the skills and experience that you need to break into HR, and what level of CIPD should you complete if you do not have any experience working in human resources. If you're interested in seeing that, please keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mojisola Bazwaye. If you're joining me for the first time on my channel, I share career management and growth strategies which will help take you from where you are to where you've always wanted to be. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please go on and click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click the notification bell button so you can be notified when I share amazing content like this. Let's dive into today's video. Yes. Well, so today I'm going to be answering the many questions you've sent to me after viewing my video on CIPD on every levels and the details that you need to know. Thank you so much for viewing. A lot of you have sent me different questions. Today I'm going to focus on answering them for you. I just thought to make a video answering those questions so that every other person who is looking for specific details about these questions can have access to this resource, and is going to help you further on your CIPD journey. So someone called Kushobo sent me a question saying, how can I apply for experience assessment of CIPD? So I completed my CIPD with a provider called Avado in the UK. And these, because I do know this provider and I've used them before with no issues or problems of any kind, I highly recommend them. However, there are other providers where you can complete your CIPD or apply for the assessment of the CIPD. Avado is in the UK, but I did all my program virtually. I will highly recommend the virtual opportunity for you if you are one that is outside of a country where CIPD is being provided. So if you're looking for a highly reputable organization that offers CIPD and fully accredited, I will recommend Avado. But in the comments below, I will list a couple more providers for you. Please decide on what is best for you and explore the one that is best for you as well. So for you to apply for experience assessment of CIPD, you can go directly to this provider. They will gauge you on your experience level and they will give you some assessments to complete. They are just assessments. So basically, if A were to happen in HR, how would you manage that? Or what would you do in this regard? So that's the kind of assessment that you would be asked to complete. So please do check that out by checking out the providers I will list for you in the comments below. Someone actually asked me another question here. They said, my school already encouraged us to join CIPD so we can enroll as a student member. I just want to ask how to prepare for the exam, if there is any, and how do I prepare well? Again, CIPD doesn't have exams. You will complete assessment. So the way I've completed my CIPD is this. You will enroll for the course. So you could be doing CIPD on entry level, which should be level 3 starting point. You could be doing it on level 5, which is intermediary. You could also be doing CIPD on level 7, which is more advanced if you've had a lot of experience in human resources. So in your own case, if you're applying as a student member, it's a great place to start because it will expose you to foundational level learnings or teachings or knowledge that you need to have before you proceed into the higher level CIPD modules. So you really won't have any exams. Again, you won't have any exams, but you will be expected to complete assessments. You'll be given materials and resources to read so you can have a thorough understanding, and then you'll be expected to complete assessments based on what counts, following a guideline that will be provided to you. So they would expect that you would deliver your assessment within a timeline or a specific period of time. And they will also expect you to answer the assessment based on industry standard, your HR expertise or experience, and you will be assessed on that. So a lot of times people don't fail this except if you perform very woefully. But I've seen instances where you'll be told to repeat your assessment. So you'll be given specific time or an extended time to complete your assessment if you don't meet the standard they are looking for in your responses. It will also be based on word count. On some modules, your word count could be 3,000 word counts, where you'll be expected to deliver an assessment worth 3,000 word count. On some modules, however, depending on how long or the expectation of that module is, you'll be expected to deliver on maybe 1,500 word count. So it is basically assessed by you completing the resources and understanding them, which can be really long and word heavy or text heavy, but it will give you the knowledge that you need. If you have some hands-on practical experience, is always best for you. So I would definitely say that if you haven't done any HR before with hands-on experience or knowledge, a foundational level is best for you at level 3. If you have up to 4 years experience in human resources, I would say CIPD level 5 is best for you. If you have more than 5 years to 10 years to 15 years experience, CIPD at level 7 is best for you. Because when you have practical hands-on experience, it helps you to apply them into completing your assessment. All right. I hope this one helped you, Oluwadamilola Alice. So another person asked me this question. This person is called Achita Nanda, and the person says, can you please tell me whether a master's degree in human resources is equivalent to CIPD certification? Master's degree is not from UK though, but it is from India. Thank you, Achita from India, for your question. So the CIPD, depending on the institution where you are getting your master's in human resources, I do know for sure 100% that the National College of Ireland, NCI, they are an accredited center for CIPD. So if you complete your master's program in human resources at National College of Ireland, you will be accredited with a CIPD at an associate CIPD level. If you've not done your master's program in CIPD before, I would definitely encourage you to research the institution where you want to attend if they are CIPD accredited. So basically what that would mean is when you complete your MSc in human resources, you will be accredited an associate CIPD accreditation so that you wouldn't need to complete the CIPD all over again. My research, NCI's module and the expected CIPD module, they are the same thing. So I've seen people who've gone to NCI, completed their human resources at master's level. They've been accredited with associate CIPD. So in this case, they wouldn't need to complete level 5 CIPD anymore. If they wish to proceed, you can complete the level 7 CIPD. Only if the institution where you've done your master's degree in CIPD is an accredited center by CIPD. I would strongly suggest to do the research first. Personally, I do not have a master's in human resources, but I do have a first degree and a second degree in other field, right? So my CIPD at level 5 is how I got my CIPD accreditation. So that's my response to that. All right. So another person asked me if you need to complete your CIPD before you start a career in human resources. I've done a video before where I shared some tips on how to transition into human resources, especially if you have a customer service background. You see, human resources as a profession is very broad, is very diverse, and there are areas where you can specialize in as a human resources professional. Personally, my own journey to human resources wasn't for me to go to school, complete my first degree and second degree, and launch into human resources. That's not the case for me, actually. I came from a science background, education, then customer service experience and administration to some extent, with other experience like project management before I launched into my human resources profession. So what I did, I made sure to understand the skills, the strength and experience required in the human resources profession, and I was able to demonstrate my transferable skills when I was interviewing, when I was looking for opportunities in human resources, and that was how I transitioned personally. So human resources to some extent is a customer service in a different kind of way, because you basically relate to people internally, externally, and on all levels as well. So if you are able to remain professional, if you're tactical, if you're ethical, those are the qualities required to actually function as a human resources professional. Of course, along so many other things like effective communication, relationship building or relationship management, stakeholder management, work with data, understand data as you continue to progress on your human resources journey. But initially, all you need is strong customer service experience, not necessarily selling to customers, but your internal customers, which will be the employee you'll be working with. They are considered customers. So the way you relate to them is very important as a human resources professional. So again, no, you don't need to complete your CIPD first before you launch into human resources, even though it helps. So for you to break into human resources, if you have some previous work experience, understand some of the skills and experience required for entry-level roles in human resources, demonstrate that on your CV and seek those opportunities. Again, I'm always very transparent when I share my journey of how I transitioned in my career. Those human resources opportunities that I got didn't fall on my lap. I had to find them. I had to fight for them in the marketplace. And I'm grateful that people believed in me, they supported me, they helped me on my journey. And that's why I'm helping as many people as possible as well with this kind of video and resources that I share. So I started out just supporting, shadowing, doing my actual work that I was employed for as a manager for administration in my previous organization. I took on some opportunity to support interviewing. I took on some opportunity to supporting the hiring managers before I actually got my first break in human resources. So check those opportunities as they come. They probably won't fall on your lap, but you can find your way. You can find your way. If I can do it, you can do it. And so many other people have done it as well. All right. Also build your network. So look for people who currently are working in the field where you want to work. Relate with them, ask them questions, and also ask them to help you. All right. Basically, in life, if you don't ask, you don't receive. So ask so you can receive. It helps a lot on your journey, and it doesn't matter if it's just HR, it's in all field and all professions as well. I hope that one helped as well. So again, I've done an extensive video on how to transition from customer service to human resources. It's the same thing if you're coming from every other background. Understand the skills and experience needed in the HR role you want to apply for. Tailor your CV to match and try to apply for that. Of course, you have to prepare for your interview so you can get that opportunity. If you need any help in preparing your CV or applying for that role or interviewing better, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to support you on your journey. All right. Someone asked me, I'm reading the question right in front of my screen actually, that if I've never done Cipd before, what level should I start on? In my previous video, I have actually answered that question. If you've never done Cipd before or you've never done HR before, the foundational level is always best for you to start, because if you've had some experience in human resources, again, up to 3-4 years experience, those will come in handy for you to complete those assessments, because you need practical hands-on experience for you to answer those assessments properly. If you've never done HR or Cipd before, level 3 is always best for you to start, and then you can proceed from there. It helps you on your journey. Rather than try to do level 7, you're very likely to struggle because you don't have any experience. Or level 5, if you don't have any experience, it may be very difficult for you to complete it, and very likely you could fail it as well, even though it's not exam. They are assessment based, and assessments are just the same thing as exams, because you have timeline, you have word count, you have to meet certain expectations when you respond to those questions. I hope that helped. I guess the final question I'll take on this one is, how much is it to complete your Cipd? Depending on where you're taking it, you could pay up to £3,000. In my case, I paid £3,000 to my provider, and I was given the opportunity to secure my place first in the program. I paid £150 to secure the place. Then I paid another £750 by the start date of the program. Then I paid the rest instrumentally. They will need your account details or your bank details for to take that money by direct debit every month. It's a big investment, but personally, I think it has also helped me personally on my career journey, because by the time I started using Cipd on my CV, on my public profile, I feel like I got more response for job opportunities and experience. So again, if you can, please do it. Save up towards it and look for the opportunity to do it. It will help you a lot on your journey. All right. I hope I was able to answer some of your questions, and I hope that sharing a little bit of my own experience helped you a little bit. Again, if you have additional questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help you on your journey as much as I can. Thank you so very much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell button so you can be notified when I share amazing videos like this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.